Hey, what's up guys? I'm Steve and welcome to my world. Today we have another special holiday version of our BrickHeadz, and it is my favorite time of the year. It is Christmas time. So today we are going to be opening up one of the two holiday characters in this packet. We are going to be opening up Mr. Claus today. The total set combined has 341 pieces and is recommended for ages 10 and over. We will be opening up Mrs. Claus very shortly. But there's nothing like a good old Santa Claus to get you in the mood for Christmas. So let's get this open. We're going to pull out Santa's packet, which is number 1. We don't need... Oh, who's this? That's also number 1. Got a couple number 2s in there, so we will put them back in. Those are going to be for Mrs. Claus later. And there are some of the other ones you can get for Halloween and Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day and Easter. And actually put these two together on my channel previously. This is the Halloween Witch, which was pretty cool. And then we also had the Thanksgiving Turkey. Gobble gobble. Alright, so today we are going to go and get in the Christmas spirit with our Santa Claus. Looks like he's got his little sack of toys and his Christmas tree. They come with it too, so we will see what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and open up all the bags, get all the parts out. Got a bag inside a bag, so we're gonna go ahead and open that up. Put smaller pieces in the back. And then we are going to open this up, keep these smaller pieces off to the side. Alright, with all Legos, we get our Lego instruction booklet. These are really good quality booklets that go through and tell you step-by-step instructions on how to build our Santa Claus. Alright, this is going to be our base. We're going to stick it in the back because we're not going to need it right now. Let's get these over here. I'm going to move the box off to the side because sometimes it causes some focusing issues. And we're going to adjust the camera down so you can see what we're working with. Okay. Excuse me. So first up, we're going to get started with this 8-piece white block. And then we're going to take a 2-piece black and put it right in the middle of the back. Just like that. Alright, up next, we're going to take a 4-piece black and maybe... I do not see them. You know what, guys? There might be another bag in there. Let's see. There is not. But check one more time to make sure we don't have them. We do not have them. So we're going to go ahead and... I don't know what to do. The pieces are not here. Okay, so let me see if I can find them in this other... I see one. Let me see if I can find another one. We'll just steal them. Okay, I'm going to steal them out of Mrs. Claus's bag, and we will deal with that when time comes. So we'll put those down to the side. Alright, so now we have 2 4-piece blacks. So we're going to take one of them, put it right here on this side. And I grabbed the wrong one out of the bag. So let's pick that back up and throw that back in there. And this time, see if we can find the right one. There it is. Alright. So there's the other one. So I'm not really sure. I've never actually had that with Legos before, where the pieces were in the incorrect box or where they were missing a piece. But for whatever reason, these 2 4-piece blacks were not in the bags that were marked number 1 for Santa Claus. And I assume we are... Oh, you know why? Because we're putting together Mrs. Claus. For some reason, even though Santa Claus is number 1 on the list, it's bag number 2. So what we're going to do is take these apart. We're going to slide all of these Mrs. Claus pieces off to the side because we're not going to use those. And instead, we're going to open up bag number 2 with all of these Santa pieces. See, still I've never had Lego give me a missing piece. So, we're going to take our stand and put it in the background, along with some of these other parts that I know go for the later stages. Gonna mix these out a little bit. Now let's start over again. So we're gonna take a white piece, 8 block, and we're gonna take a 2-piece block, black block, stick it right like there, and now we're back in business. Now we're gonna take those 4-piece blacks and put them on either side, right there and right there, and then we're gonna take 2-piece white blocks and stick them underneath there. So there's one there and one there. Okay, next up, we're going to put this down for just a second. We're going to make some filler material, kind of. We're going to take this L-shaped, the stepped up piece here. It's got 4 blocks on it, 2 on the side. We're going to take it with these sticking out, and we're going to put this white block here, maybe, this round white cylinder. We're going to put it right on the edge here, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to take this 2-piece gold smooth piece and put it right on the end just like that, and then we're going to take that and stick it on the other side inside here as the remainder of our filler material, like that. Alright, up next we're going to take 4 of these red 4-piece blocks, and we're going to put 2 of them across the back and 2 of them across the front. So there's one there and one there, and then we're going to put one in the front and another one right there. Okay, up next we're going to take this thick 4-piece block and we're going to put it on the back like this. Then we're going to take 2 of these gray pieces that are 2-piece thick ones, and then they got 4 pegs on the side. We're going to put them down inside here, but the pegs are always going to go to the outside so that way you can fasten stuff to them. So there's one there, and there's going to be one over here. Okay, next up, we're going to take and add a thick 4-piece red block to the right here on the front, and then we're going to take another white. Whoops, I just threw it. And I got to grab it. Okay, so we're going to take this white 4-piece thick block or round block, and we're going to stick it down inside here and push for the remainder of our filler material. All right, up next, we're going to take a 16-piece white block and we're going to stick it right on top just like that. Okay, now we're going to create some of his hands. So we're going to take a 4-piece red block that looks like this. We're going to add to that a 2-piece smooth red block across the top like that, and then we're going to take this white piece. It's a 2-piece white block like this with a hook coming off the end of it, and we're going to stick that just like that. Okay, we're going to do that twice, so we're going to get another 4-piece red. We're going to get a smooth 2-piece red on the top, and we're going to find another 2-piece white block with his hand like that. Now we're going to take Santa, Mr. Claus, and we're going to put one right here like this, and we're going to put one right there like that. So there are our Santa hands. Okay, next up we're going to take 6 more of these gray blocks, these thick 2-piece blocks with the sides. We're going to start with one in the middle, one in the center on the back, and then we're going to run them all the way around. So it's going to be 2 on each side, and then there's going to be 1 in the front as well. And remember, all the pegs go out, so we are left with this. Okay, up next, we're going to build some filler material. We're going to take 2 of these thick gold 4-piece blocks, put them together. Then we're going to take a white thin cylinder or circle. We're going to put that on top of that. And then we're going to take this big thick pink 4-block right there. We're going to take all of that and shove it down inside our hole there and squeeze it till it locks in place. Alright, up next we're going to take 6 more of these gray blocks, thick 2-piece blocks with pegs coming off the sides. We're going to put them around the outside again, except this time we're going to stagger them. So this time we're going to put 2 across the back, like this, and 1 on each side, and then 2 down the front. And 1 more right there. Alright, so there's what we have. Okay, Next up, we're going to take a 16-piece red block, and we're going to put it on top just like that. Alrighty. Up next, we're going to take a red piece that looks like it's a 2-piece block, but it has an extension off the end of it. Looks like a little I-beam coming off the side. Okay, it's a little groove. We're going to take that and stick that up right on the front in the center. Then we're going to take 2 white L-shaped pieces and put them in right there. And then another one on the other side like this. And then we're going to take and add a gold 4-piece. It's going to go in right there. And then we're going to take and add a gold smooth 4-piece with 2 pegs on the ends of it. So we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to take a smooth 4-piece gold and put it across the top like that. And these are actually beige, not gold. But okay, up next, we're going to take a white 2-piece block and put it right here in the center. Alright, next up, we're going to take this thick, this long arched piece with the cutout in the middle of it. Okay, we're going to put it right across the top of this whites right there. Okay. Next up, we're going to add his eyes with all brick heads except for one that I've done so far. The eyes are all the same. They are a black circle with a big square and a little square. Big square goes upper left, little square goes bottom right. Try to line them up before you push them on because they are a little difficult to turn once you get them on there. But once you do, you just get them in place. It was a little crooked. Okay, close enough for now. There are his eyes. All right, up next, we're going to sit him right there. We're going to grab an 8-piece white block. We're going to grab 2 L-shaped white blocks like this, and we're going to put them in like this. So, leaving this corner and that bottom corner over there exposed. Okay, next up we're going to take 2 of these pieces that look like this. They are a step curve piece, just one wide. We're going to put them down inside these holes here, so we're going to put one there and another one on the other side. Okay, next up we're going to take 2 white pieces, if I can find them, or 2-piece white pieces, just like, oh no we're not, I'm sorry. Next up, we're going to take a 2-piece white, and we're going to take a bigger curved piece. So we're going to take a curved step piece here. It's too wide. We're going to stick that like this to make it even taller. And then we're going to take that and stick it on the front like that. Okay. Now we're going to take all of that, and we're going to make his beard. We're going to put it right on the bottom here, just like that. And there is Santa's beard. Okay, now we're going to put his mustache on. To do that, we need 2 more of these stepped curve pieces. And what we're going to do is put them down inside these holes coming out. So, we're going to put one in here like this. And then we're going to put the other one in on this side. And there is our Santa's mustache and beard. Alright, up next, we're going to turn him this way to this side. We're going to take a 4-piece white block, put it across the second row. So we're going to put it right here. And then above that, we're going to put a 2-piece white block right on those 2 holes like that. Then we're going to take and add an L shape or a smooth beige piece. We're going to put it right up here in the upper left-hand corner, just like that. And I just threw it off. So we're going to do it again. Okay. Try to line it up a little bit better. Okay, and then we're going to take an L-shaped white piece and fill in the rest of that front square like that. Okay, and then we're going to take and add a 2-piece beige behind that, and then a 1-piece white square, looks like this with 1 peg, in the bottom side. And then we're going to take another curved step up piece, looks like this, fill in the hole right there. Alright, next up we're going to take a triangular beige shaped, that's too long. We're going to put it right in here like this, so the point slopes up that way. Okay. And then we're going to take a one-piece white triangle, and we're going to put it in here like this, so that the point is on the bottom, comes out this way. And then we're going to take another stepped up curved piece that looks like this, and we're going to put it in underneath this white here, just like that. Okay. Next up, we are going to take and turn him to the back like this. We're going to take an 8-piece white across the bottom like this. Then we're going to put another one of these red pieces with the little extension coming off of them, little tongue and groove there. I'm going to put that on the, oops, we're going to put that on the top like that. And then we're going to fill in these with 2 L-shaped white ones like we did on the front. So one like this and one like this. Alright, up next, we're going to take and add, put this down for just a second, we're going to take an 8-piece white that looks like this. We're going to take 2 of these curved stepped up white pieces that are too wide, and we're going to put them on the back like this, and another one like that to give us this. Then we're going to take that and we're going to put it right underneath the red, so we're going to put it right there for some hair dimensions. Alright, then we're going to take another one of these large white curved pieces with a cutout in the middle of them. We're going to put it right across here. Oh, first off, we're going to put a 2-piece white on there like that. Now we're going to put this curved piece across there, just like that. Alright, next up, we're going to take and turn Santa around to the other side like this. And we're going to repeat a lot of the same steps. So we're going to be looking for a another red piece, and guys, I accidentally, let me take this back off. Oh, no I didn't. Never mind. Forget I said that. So now we're going to take another one of these red pieces with the little eye on it, and we're going to put it on this side. So 3 of them have, I thought there was supposed to be a red piece underneath here with that little eye piece, but it's not. So it's just white, and then the red, red, red there. Okay, so now we're going to take and add another 4-piece white underneath that, just like that. And then we're going to take and add a smooth beige piece in the upper front corner, just like we did on the other side. Then we're going to put an L-shaped white piece around that, like this. And then we're going to add another 2-piece beige piece to this right here. And then a 1-piece white block on the bottom side. Then we're going to take another curved step piece that looks like this. And we're going to fill in the hole right here, just like that. Okay, up next we're going to take another beige triangle. So we're going to put it in here like this. And then we're going to take a white triangle, 1-piece triangle, and we're going to put it in here like this, just like we did on the other side. Okay, and then we're going to take another curved stepped up piece, put it on the front just like this to give ourselves some more dimensions. Alright, then we're going to take a curved white piece that looks like this, and we're going to put it across the top just like that. Alright, next up, we're going to take Santa, we're going to turn him upside down, just like this. We're going to take this red 8-piece here, and we're going to stick it across the middle. Then, we're going to build his shoes. In his shoes, we're going to take a red 2-piece block like this. Then we're going to take these dark grays, 2-piece blocks, and put it underneath it. And then another 2-piece dark gray underneath that. We're going to repeat that process. So red 2-piece, dark gray 2-piece, and a dark gray 2-piece. Then we're going to make them his shoes. Stick one right there. Stick one right there. And there's our Santa's feet. Okay. Next up, we're going to take this piece here, which is a thick 2-piece block with a big slope on the other side of it. We're going to put that in the very back, right here in the center, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to take, oh, you know what? I got my Santa side. We're supposed to hold Santa this way. So, Santa, that block is going on like that. Alright. Next up, we're going to take two of these big curved red pieces that look like this with this cut out in the middle. We're going to put a 2-piece red in between them, underneath them. So we're going to put one there. Then we're going to take another one and add it right there, making them solid. And then we're going to take those and we're going to put one on the back here, and we're going to put one on the front here, just like that. Then we're going to take these really long triangle, well, it's not quite a triangle, but it's a 1-piece thing with a big slope on the end of it. It looks like a car ramp. We're going to put them side by side inside here, so one there and one there, just like that. Then we're going to take a 4-piece red and stick it up underneath here like this. Actually, we're supposed to do that beforehand. And then we're supposed to put a 2-piece white on the bottom of that. So, just like that. Okay. So, next up, we're going to take and add Santa's sack, which is this bag right here. Oh, I dropped him. All the toys. Okay, right here. And we're going to stick it in his hand just like that. And there's our Santa. We're going to stick him down for just a second. We're going to grab our big black piece in the back. And then we're going to add to that this rather long 10-piece black pegs. It's going to go in the front, and it's going to go spaced out in the middle, so there's going to be 2 on each side left over. Then we're going to take these white pieces back here, just like this, and we're going to turn the curve this way. We're going to put one there, and we're going to put one there. Then we're going to turn this thing over just like this. We're going to add 2-piece whites on the ends. So, oops, and then knock that off. So one there, and one here. Okay. Then we're going to take these white circular discs, look like this. We're going to put them in the corners right here. So we're going to put one, oops, there. And we're going to put one here. It's going to help stabilize everything. And then we're going to take this 6-piece black one, put it right there, making an all nice level platform. Okay, and we're going to turn it back over, and on the front, holding it like this, we're going to take this thing here. I'm thinking in the earlier BrickHeadz, they had this identifier. They don't have these, haven't had these in the newer ones. This is the BrickHead symbol. That's the seasonal symbol, so it's like for the holiday ones. We're going to take that, we're going to stick that right on the front, just like this, in the center. Then we're going to take a smooth 4-piece right above it. Then we're going to take a smooth 4-piece with 2 pegs on the ends of them, 1 peg on each end. Stick it in there. And then another smooth 8-piece, put it right there, forming a nice solid surface. Then we're going to put that down for just a second. We're going to grab and make our tree now. So we're going to take this brown circle with one, it's got a hole, but it's also got it, and I lost it. Okay, so we're going to take this brown circle. It's got a little peg in the middle of it. And then we're going to take and add this to it, which is like a traffic light. It's got a 1 peg on top, and then it's got one of those special pegs on each side. We're going to stick that right down on top of it. Then we're going to put 2 of these little bitty white circles, like this, onto it. There and there. And then we're going to put another one of those brown traffic light looking pieces right on top of that. So this is what we have. Okay, up next, we're going to take and add, we're going to put that down for just a second. We got to do this twice, so we're going to take one of these pieces that looks like this, okay? And we're going to put on there a regular 2-piece green, like this, on that bottom 2. And then we're going to put on it a triangular green one on the front of that, with it pointing maybe that way. Okay, and then we're going to put a white triangle below that one on the one we just did here. So we're going to put it in here like this. Get all my triangles go in the same direction, make it look a little nicer. There we go. And then another green one on the back, like this. So this is what we have. Okay, we're going to do that again. So we're going to take the same piece, and we're going to put a 2-piece green on the bottom. Then we're going to put a green triangle, and then a white triangle, and then another green triangle. Okay, and what we're gonna do with that is stick that on opposite sides of this. So we're gonna take one and put it here, like this. And then we're gonna put the other one on the other side like this. So it looks like this. Okay, up next, we're gonna put that back down. We're gonna do the same kind of thing, except this time, we're gonna alternate our colors. So we're gonna put a green 2-piece block down here. And this time we're gonna start with a white triangle up here at the top, followed by 2 green triangles. So, white triangle, and then we have a green triangle, and then we have another green triangle. Okay, just like this. And we're gonna do the same thing. So, green piece, white triangle, green triangle, and another green triangle. And those are going to go on the other 2 sides. So we're going to put one in here like this, and one in here like this. So this is what we have. Pretty cool dimensional tree. Okay, up next we're going to take and add this 4-piece circular green disc right on the top, like that. And then we're going to take another white circular piece that looks like this, and we're going to stick it down inside. Oh wait, I'm sorry. First we got to put the cone on. So we're going to take this cone, this green cone, we're going to stick it on the top, right in the center, maybe. Like this. Nope, not like that. I promise it goes in there. There. And then we're going to put the white piece on top, like that. And there's our tree. So then we're going to take the tree and we're going to stick this piece right here. We're going to stick it on this back 4 right here. Is that correct? That is correct. Okay, so there's our tree. All right, then we're going to take and get some, I believe it's presents. We'll find out. We're going to take this light green 4-piece here. We're going to put a red 4-piece on top of it. Then we're going to put 2 of these light green pieces that have these pegs on them. We're going to put them right on top of that. There and there. Oh, we're making a present. I see. And then we're going to take 2 red triangles and put them opposite for the bow. So we're going to put one here, and then we're going to put another one back here and straighten them up like that. And there's our present. Pretty cool. Okay, we're going to take that present. We're going to stick it right back here like this. Put that down. Then we're going to add a few more presents. We're going to take this large purple one right here, thick purple 1 piece. We're going to put a gold circular disc on top of it for like a little bow there. And then we're going to take 2 of these little blue pieces that look like this, 1-piece blocks. We're going to put them together. And then we're going to put a silver circular piece on top of it for a little bow. We're going to take this and add them to here for more presents. So we got one there. We're going to put one off to this side here. Oh, I dropped it. And then we're going to take Santa, and we're going to put Santa in right there. And there is our Santa Claus. Took me a minute to get going because I was fooled by the bag numbers. So, I got a few extra pieces. Oh, you know what? I don't have a few extra pieces, guys. I missed one. I'm going to take off his hat real quick. This other curved piece here goes right here to cover that up. But some of you are probably screaming at the TV telling me I missed that. But there we go. Alright guys, there's our Santa. Really cool. This will definitely put you in the spirit of Christmas. One of my favorite holidays. Probably is my favorite holiday. I love Christmas and everything that comes along with it. So, there's our Santa Claus. What did you guys think? Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Also, please don't forget that subscribe button. Your support means everything to us. And as always, guys, have fun. Thanks for living in my world, and we will see you next time.